Woo! October, man. What a time for FPS games. Arcraiders, Battlefield 6. It's almost too good to be true, man. But it does give me a little bit of hope that the FPS genre might be healing. A little bit of hope. We do have Tarkov 1.0 on the way as well, even though I don't really expect too much in the way of anything new from Tarkov 1.0, especially after it's already been on the market for 11, 12 years, but it deserves to be on the list as well. Again, it's a small amount of hope, but hope nonetheless. It's at the very least proof that the FPS genre, hell, games in general, can be better. We can do it. Now, arcraiders isn't a first-person shooter, I know that, but it is a shooter nonetheless, an extraction shooter. It's made by Embark Studios, the creative power behind the finals. If you haven't played the finals, it is a great game. I highly recommend it. It blends, Battlefield-like destruction with objective-based, fast-paced gameplay similar to Call of Duty. Arcraiders aims to move the genre forward with its stunning visual fidelity and expanse of the static worlds that extraction shooters often fall into. I know that's the reason you guys and gals often don't want to hear about or see anything about extraction shooters. I get it. But in this game, they've really pushed that boundary. You are the raider here, tasked with the challenge of returning topside alongside other raiders, players, after the Arc machine threat has forced everyone underground. So this machine-like race of beings, whatever the story unfolds to be, I'm hoping that we get glimmers and glimpses of what that is. It seems like from the beta experience, we are going to get an idea of what this whole Arc deal is, but these machines have taken over. Everyone lives underground now, and it's your job to go to the surface, get what you can, and bring it back alive. Of course, Battlefield 6 is taking over the gaming world right now. It has done nothing less than show us what's possible when developers and studio heads actually listen to their audience and provide them with the experiences that they ask for. It's a game that brings us back to the heyday of Battlefield 3 and 4, that is for sure. Large scale, dynamic, chaotic, and immersive gameplay that Battlefield has always been best known for. Alongside its BR release, RedSec, Call of Duty really isn't a name I'm hearing much of anymore, and for good reason. Now, by the time this video is published, the Battlefield Season 1 update will have already dropped. The BR will hopefully be out, even though there is some speculation that the Battle Royale mode may not actually launch this Tuesday on the 28th. It is confirmed, however, to have that game mode, alongside another game mode that's possible, which I think may be called Gauntlet. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, we're getting some new stuff. Whether it releases tomorrow actually or not, it's coming. Arcraiders is going to be here on the 30th. That's 3 days away from now, and those guys are doing something fantastic with this iteration of the extraction shooter genre. These two examples alone are extremely important in the fact that they prove once again we don't have to settle for less than what we're paying for. Arcraiders actually released its base game for $40 while the premium version was $60. Battlefield is a little bit more costly, but the point is that we don't have to settle. We don't have to settle for studios that don't care about what players want, that hear, read, listen to all of the interactions that players give them, the feedback, but they just don't care about the quality of product that they put out. It's riddled with bugs, hacks, glitches, etc. We don't have to settle. Whether the game costs money or not, the price tag in these two cases is well worth it. And I don't know about you, but I don't care to pay for a product that is strong enough to stand on its own. I'll gladly do it, especially in a world of free-to-play where we've all become conditioned to the quick flash sales and the online store that most of these games come with. They make us feel like we're being rewarded for something, when in reality we're really just being taken advantage of. These games siphon all we have while the game itself barely operates the way that it's supposed to. There's plenty of examples out there of this. It's not just my opinion on Call of Duty or Warzone. This is a trend that's been going on for a long time. As mentioned before, the finals is another great example of a simple formula that Embark Studios has pulled off incredibly well. If you have not played that game and you're more akin to the likes of Call of Duty, I highly recommend it. It's free to play as well. Just by having the game function correctly and it be a lot of fun to play, there's no reason not to spend money on the game, to invest in the cosmetics or the upgrade the game has to offer. It's fun, it works, it makes sense, it's simple. Now, any of you guys and gals who have watched my videos for any length of time know that I say a lot that I am a first-person shooter player at heart. It's my bread and butter, and that's why I get really passionate about these types of games and the stories that are specifically related to this genre. The list of successes for the RPG and indie space are a mile long. Every year it seems like we get 3 or 4 or 5 incredible Game of the Year contenders in the RPG space. In the shooter genre, this is just simply not the case, and some of you may disagree with me because you've found a niche game that you really enjoy, but when we're talking about mass production and mass appeal, it just doesn't work that way. I love indie games like your Squads and your Armas and things like that require a specific type of play style and do what they do really well, but those are very niche specific games. So the point that I'm trying to make here with this video is that it is possible to execute something great at scale. And in all honesty, it's more than possible. It should be the bare minimum expectation. It is the bar at the end of 2025 going into 2026. There's just no reason we can't do it every time. These games are proof of that, and again, it should be this way going forward no matter what. Gamers everywhere, myself included, are making it known exactly how they feel and what they want. All the devs have to do is listen, and I know that there are a lot more bureaucratic ongoings behind the scenes, and yes, you're not going to be able to make everyone happy all of the time, but Battlefield 6 and Arcraiders have shown us that if a well-executed product can stand on its own, then at the very least, it should be able to meet us all at the high end of middle. It's simply my hope that this has set a standard amongst players and amongst developers that there's no reason to settle for a less than product. We have the technology, we have the talent, we're okay with waiting for something that's done properly, done well. I'll pay for it every single time. The point of gaming, if anything at the end of the day, is to have fun with something that simply works well. It's great to see 2 shining examples at the end of 2025 that represent this perfectly.